A beer and right next to me as a way to finish my dinner.
I have an energy drink
Okay.
to try and stay awake this time.
So
Let's see,
yes,
it's pretty.
welcome to D&D. This and we're gonna be we're gonna continue on in Forge of Fury. So all right. So last time y'all had wait, I'm on the wrong map. Or am I? Just a second. All right.
Hey, bro.
Okay, there we go. So where we left off last time, y'all had just killed a roper, and you'd gotten the key to Durgaden's the part of the part of Kandrakar where Glitterheim and his clan live, or lived rather. Uh, so y'all are still here in this little prison area. Uh, did y'all want to explore this map a little bit more, or head back to the Glitterheim?
I mean, did we unlock all the keys?
Well, I don't think you unlocked all three of them. No.
Like, is it possible to like unlock the doors?
Sure, you can try to pick them.
Okay. Um. So I'm gonna open up the furthest door right here.
Uh, uh, which one? Well, you already opened
The
that.
very
You already
top.
opened that one. It's the middle and bottom one that are still closed.
Okay, then I'll open up the middle one.
All right.
What do I need to roll?
Uh, you can just you roll a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus because you're using your thieves' tools.
Well,
All right. So you managed to get the lock open. Um, Inside there's a skeleton on the floor. It's all, the skeleton's all bleached and dried up. It's clearly been here for a long time. Um, and there's a few coins in a pouch near where its belt would have been when it had flesh. There's Go ahead and we'll go with the 16 gold pieces. Go ahead and add that to your total.
okay.
And I guess, did you want to try picking the bottom door as well?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll for it.
23.
23. Yeah. Now that you're getting a feel for how these locks work, it's much easier to to get to get them open. Um, in here, there's, let's see here. Yeah, there's 9 gold pieces, and they're just kind of scattered around the floor. And there's another
Okay.
skeleton.
So this must have been a prison or something.
Yep, it served as a prison during Durgaden's time, and then when the orcs ransacked the place, they threw a couple of the dwarves in there to interrogate later, and then just kind of forgot about them. Uh, then they ended up starving they're dying of thirst, rather. Or at least that's what you
Typical,
can surmise from this.
typical orc fashion.
Yep. Alright, so did y'all want to go ahead and head back now?
I should.
Well, I
Sure.
wanted to see. I wanted to see what was at the east of the first ever room that we've been in.
All right. Uh, okay. So as y'all head back through this area with the underground river, as you pass by this river, a large a large silhouette of something swims through the river in front of you. It passed by a little too quickly for you to get a good beat on what it was exactly, but you know it's big.
Oh dang! Not the Kraken! Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken!
All right, so as y'all head back through. Nothing much else really happens. Um, so from here, uh, you can see there's a couple of doors in front of you that presumably lead to some old storerooms. Um,
Maybe there's loot.
well, there might be. The only way to find out is to go through them. Did you want to try going through the door, or
Sure.
or checking the door anyway?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
All right. So which door do you want to do first? North or south?
I say north.
North.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna do a door. I'm gonna do an internet. Well,
Well, I'm gonna do a
north.
book. Aw.
Oh,
I'll
All
be right
right.
back.
So
okay.
you check
North.
the north door, and like the one to the south, it's swollen shut. Uh, from centuries of being down here with dank, humid air. Um.
Can I use shape water again?
Sure. Or you could. Um. So you once again try to draw the water out of the door. Um, I want you to roll an Arcana check this time though, because the door it's less visibly wide. Um, so it's gonna take a little more doing to try and extract the water out of it. 11.
Doing that.
Unfortunately, the most of the water in this door appears to be on the other. Seems to be on the other side where you wouldn't have line of sight to it.
Oh, dang it.
So it's gonna take. You could try to break the door down. It would. Let's see here. I just gotta head back to the. Yeah. So you can go ahead and roll a strength check to try and break it down.
You go ahead, Noxon. You are the strongest of us.
Strength. Okay, it's a +3.
Yep. Okay, so after giving the door a few good kicks, it eventually flies open, revealing and as soon as it opens, your nose is assailed with the smell of old rotting food, turreens of fruits left to rot, and casks of wine turned to casks of cider turned to vinegar. It smells just awful in there.
Ew.
Yeah.
And there's
Who farted?
and sacks of grain covered with a sort of russet-colored mold. Um,
Nothing good, anyway.
But there may
Hero.
yet be traces of something valuable in here. If you wanted to go back, if you wanted to go in.
Well, I guess.
There are
but,
doors on the other side of the room.
Yeah, there's.
I want to brave it just for that, anyway.
Wait, doesn't Paulo have preceded? Well, doesn't what was his name again?
Marrow, you mean?
Yeah, Marrow. Doesn't have Marrow. Doesn't Marrow have prestidigitation?
He does. What were you planning on using it for?
Well, perhaps tidying the place a bit more and make it smell a bit
Oh,
better.
well, the thing is that prestidigitation's effect can only fill a 5-foot cube. So it would take a lot of casts of prestidigitation to make the place smell better.
All right. All right.
I assume we don't want to be standing here casting all day.
Yeah.
I fear no man, but that smell.
For what
It
it's
scares
worth,
me.
though, the doors on the other side of the room don't look to be swollen shut like these did. It seems like the outer door was able to keep most of the moisture out of the cavern proper, out of this room. So you'll be able to get through the doors on the other end of the room pretty easily.
Well, let's go.
All right. So you'll head in there. Okay, so as y'all are going into the as you'll look into the other room, there's basically more of the same. But I want each of y'all to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Let's see. My perception is +1.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Alright, so
I
if
think
you'll
that's my
just
good
give
roll
me
for the
a-
session.
If you'll just give me a second. So. Okay. Oh, shit, Vivi, you rolled a nat 20. Okay, Vivi.
Yep.
As soon as you look in, when you look into this room, there is more of the, there's more of the, of this, of like the old rotting food and stuff. But something sticks out to you in the middle of the room. There's what appears to be a single eye stalk. That's looking right at you. That's poking up out of the mound of refuse
Oh.
in the middle of the room.
I don't trust like that.
An eye socket?
It's an eye
It's like
an
it's
eye
like
stalk.
like a stalk with an eye on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Weird.
You're getting a very bad feeling about this room, Vivi.
Yeah. I don't trust like that.
Do you want to go ahead and leave the room rather than get any closer to it?
Can I try
I'll-
to intimidate?
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say basically the same thing.
Intimidation.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you can go ahead and roll it, contested by whatever this thing's charisma check is.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Oh, no.
well, it might yet roll lower than you. This
Oh, really?
this thing has a
I don't feel
-2
it.
charisma. Unfortunately, it doesn't understand what you're saying, but the noise you're making alerts it to the fact that there's a bunch of people in the room with it, and it rises up out of the out of the pile of rotting food. It's a
Wait, that wasn't to
horrific
be expected.
creature with 3 legs and 2 tentacles and a big mouth full of sharp teeth. Roll initiative.
Do we all roll for initiative?
Yeah, all of you. You're all in the fight. So 12. Oral rolled 13. And Vivi rolled 17. Now I just got to roll for Marrow. Where was his? Okay, there's his character sheet. Okay, so that'll be +2 for initiative. 17. So
because of
so that's 17 for his initiative. He'll just go ahead and let you go first, Vivi.
Sure.
And all right, now
what's
it's
his
time for this
initiative?
thing's turn. So it's just a straight D20 roll. 8.
Also, I thought it was already looking at us. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it didn't see it didn't properly gauge that there was more than one of you until you started making noise.
okay.
All right,
Well,
so
sure.
Vivi, you're up first.
Yeah,
That one's not. Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
All right, roll for it.
No.
5. Yeah, that's a miss. All right, Marrow is up next, and he's going to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna consider y'all to have taken a short rest, so I guess I guess Marrow will get back. He gets 3 levels worth of slots back, so I'll just have him recover a second level, and I guess I guess he only gets 1 second level spell slot back. Well, no, actually, he's gonna recover a 3rd level spell slot. Because I remember he did use Fireball in the last encounter. Alright, so the first thing, so what Marrow's going to do is he's going to, there's an abundance of things that can be valid targets for the catapult spell. So he's going to use, he's going to pick, I don't know, I guess shit, whatever there is in the room that's between 1 and 5 pounds, I guess just a chunk of wood from one of the crates or something. And this thing is going to have to roll a dexterity saving throw versus his save DC, which is 15. And it failed its saves, and he's casting catapult at first level. So that'll be, I believe it's 2D. Hold on. Catapult, and it does 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Okay. So this thing takes 8 bludgeoning damage. And That's gonna be it for his turn. All right, Orel, you're up.
All right. So I just want to say before I attack, well, out of the game. This is not ironic. This is just sad.
Wait, why?
Because like I rolled with advantage. Well, with a plus bonus.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
It is in console long with a
Uh,
-2, and it rolls a a 17.
Well, shit happens. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's
so
your turn, Orel. What are you gonna do?
use my bow to shoot it in the eye, one of the eyes.
All right. Well, that's a called shot, though. It'll. So the way I'll roll with called shots is that if you try to shoot like a particular area, you'll be making the attack roll a disadvantage, but
Mm-hmm.
you'll get some sort of benefit at the discretion of the DM if you hit.
Okay. So it
So
was
you're gonna take a couple of shots at its eye stalk, right?
yeah. So +6.
Yeah, and you'll be rolling twice and taking the lower result.
Yeah. Okay. Please don't roll a 1. God damn it. No!
All right, that's
Come
your first
on!
attack. You get to make a second one though.
Okay, yeah, right. Well, same thing. Oh, ooh.
Well, okay, 22 is a hit. So, your first arrow kind of just flies wide and embeds itself in a barrel in the corner of the room. But your
Ah,
second one
piss.
hits home. Uh, So this you hit this thing in the eye, and it lets out a bellow. So go ahead and roll your d8 plus dex, because you still do damage with that second attack.
Mm-hmm.
So
One
yeah, you
d8
roll a
plus,
d8 plus your dex.
yeah, bam.
All right, 6 damage, and this thing is blinded until the start of until the start of your next turn, Orel.
Okay. Hero, take advantage of it.
All right, Roma,
yay.
you just saw this thing get shot in the eye, and it's kind of flailing around blindly. This might be a good time to go for a sneak attack.
Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna do my sneak attack.
And remember, you're using a +1 rapier, so you would add +1 to your attack and damage rolls.
Wait,
You'll
can I
need
use
to
my can
hold
I
up
use my
here.
crossbow?
You could, but you'd have a better chance to hit if you were you'd be doing a point more damage with your rapier,
Why is that?
because it's a +1 rapier.
Ah, so I get
It
plus
was
one
the one that
damage?
you picked up from the chest in Ulf's room.
Hmm. I mean, I don't want to engage it in close combat since,
All right, okay. You suit yourself, and you're rolling with advantage because well, you're overlapping with Marrow there.
I got 15.
Okay, 15 versus this thing's AC is a hit.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll damage. And
Let's see,
so
it
that would
is
be,
3d6 plus 1d6, so 4d6.
yeah, plus your dex mod.
Let's see, 4d6,
4d6 plus dex.
20.
20. Not bad at all.
Well,
So, yep, it's, all right, now it's this thing's turn, and it's blinded, but it's gonna go one, two, three, and it's going to. All right, so it's moving in towards y'all, and it's going to. And it's gonna have to roll a d12 to see which. Yeah, it's making a multi-attack with its. Hold on, I gotta. Just a moment. Okay, so it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its tentacles. And it's gonna have to roll a d12 to determine which square it targets. Alright, first one, it clamps down on a hold on, let me zoom in a little bit. It clamps down on a barrel, its bite clamps down on a barrel right over here, splintering it. The second attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The tentacle slams down right here. And the third attack, 10. And it lands right. The second tentacle lands right next to Noxon, or Orel rather.
Jeez.
So it just basically flubbed its entire action for this turn because it was blinded.
I did right.
All right, Vivi, there's a big mass of a very big, very smelly monster bearing down on you. What's your counter to that?
Well, it's right in front of me now, so I'm gonna try and hit it with my maze.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll an attack with your strength. I feel like next time you get a cantrip, you might want to pick you might want to pick a damage dealing cantrip just so that you can attack with your wisdom.
Yeah, all of mine are like utility or like spare the dying.
Yeah. All right, 20's a hit.
All right.
So go ahead and roll
Yeah,
damage.
and it is 1d6 strength. Okay.
All right,
Wow.
three damage. Your mace impacts with one of this thing's tentacles, and it just kind of it doesn't seem to take a whole lot of notice of it. All right, so now Marrow, he's gonna go. Oh, and by the way, the area with all this rotten food is considered difficult terrain, so it's gonna cost twice your. It's gonna cost 2 squares of movement for every 1 square that you move through it. So he's gonna go. I guess he'll go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to. Let's see here. What does he have? Okay, so Marrow, he's going to cast haste on you, Orel. So now your AC. So what haste does? It does a few things. The first thing, you gain +2 to AC. You have your movement speed is doubled. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. And here's the best part, you get an additional action you can use on your turn to make a single melee weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay. Nice.
And
So-
it's concentration for up to 1 minute, which is 10 rounds.
Okay.
Which means it's your turn now, or else so you can make use of that action if you want.
I'm gonna attack with my scimitar. So
All
I
right.
have the. So, my bow isn't considered to add to my to my AC when I have both my scimitar and my bow out, right?
Right. You'd need to put the bow away and then draw your rapier. Which would cost you your hasted action, because you would use you'd use your free object interaction to put away your bow, and then you would need to use your hasted action to draw the rapier.
Well, dropping items are
Or
free.
longsword, rather. Huh?
So dropping items would be
If you wanted
free
to,
action,
if you
right?
wanted to drop your bow, that wouldn't cost you anything.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my bow
All right. So
and unsheath the.
let me just mark where it is. So your bow will be right there.
Okay, right in the pile of garbage. That's yeah.
Now you can clean it off later.
Okay, so I'm going to unsheath the longsword and basically do two attacks with those.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're using your attack action to attack with the with the scimitar.
So the first attack, yes, and then the
Yeah.
second would be with the longsword.
Well, keep in mind you could attack with your if you used both your normal and hasted action to attack with the scimitar, you would be attacking a total of 3 times with that, and then you could use a bonus action attack to attack with the longsword.
All right. Well, let's do this.
All right, strength versus AC, and you have advantage because this thing is still blinded.
Okay. So it's +1 plus strength plus prof.
All right. So 21 for the okay,
Oof.
a crit for the first attack. Hot damn. All right, next now your second attack.
Well, it's with the rapier, so that's -1.
Well, I assumed you would be attacking with the longsword.
Oh wait. I thought.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What I thought you would do was attack. Because when you take the attack action, you attack twice with the same weapon.
Yes.
So your second attack will be with the scimitar.
Okay.
So you'll want to go. You'll want to roll another 2 times because you have advantage.
Yeah. Kablam and kablam.
Okay, the second attack did not hit.
Oh.
And now you have your hasted action, which you can use to attack with either of your weapons.
Well, the scimitar.
Yeah. So you
Blam.
roll twice again. 21, that's a hit. And now you have a bonus. You have your bonus action that you can use to attack with your longsword.
Okay, let's do this. It's still +7, right? Because I have
Yeah.
proficiency, strength, and
Yeah.
it's a +1. Okay.
And the yeah, it would be.
Okay. Ha ba. Okay.
And remember, you're attacking with advantage.
Yeah. Ha ba.
22, that's a hit. So that's a total of. Let me get my calculator. Let me just get my calculator out real quick so I could. Okay, so that is. Okay, so the first attack does 2d6 plus 2d8 because you rolled a crit. Second attack, or the second hit is one. So that's 3d6 plus 3d8, plus 1d8, for the longsword, and then plus triple your strength mod plus 3.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna
Yeah.
hurt. So what's the total?
So it's 3d6, plus 4d8, plus triple your strength mod plus 3. Because one of the benefits of dual wielder lets you add your ability modifier to the bonus action attack. All right, 34 damage. Nice, but it's not enough to kill it.
Well, dang.
Okay, so this thing is no longer blinded, which means that the Roma, you might want to maybe relocate yourself so that you can be flanking. Uh,
Roma?
uh,
Oh, that's
yeah, that's
yep,
you, Arrow.
yep. I guess I could flank
All
and then
right.
stab him with my rapier.
All right. Well, this thing does get to make an opportunity attack because you didn't take the disengage action.
All right.
So that'll be plus. Let's see how much to hit. It's +6 to hit, and it's making an attack with its with one of its tentacles. So that's +6 to hit. 14. Does that hit your AC?
It barely does. Yes.
Well, barely is still a hit. So
Yep.
all right. So you're gonna take 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage, or 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning damage plus 1d8 piercing damage. And you will also be grappled, escape DC 13, and restrained until the grapple ends. So 2d8 plus 3. You take 9 damage total, and you're now and the tentacle wraps around you.
Well, shit. This is some kinky stuff.
And you're now restrained. And you can make the attack, but you won't get advantage because you would normally be at disadvantage because you're restrained, but you're flanking, which would give you advantage. So you're just making the attack normally.
I forgot that my rogue could disengage. Because for my level 6 skill, let's see, it's uncanny dodge.
I don't think that the cunning action lets you disengage. Let's see here. Cunning action. Oh, I guess you can disengage using a bonus action.
Yep.
Sorry about. Sorry.
No,
Well,
no,
then
no.
again,
I should have mentioned it. Yeah.
it's sort of on you to remember that, though.
Mhm.
Seriously.
So do I still take the damage?
Uh, yeah, yeah, because you didn't declare that you were disengaging.
Okay. Then if
Yeah,
that's the case, I'll
you
do
have
that,
to
and I'm still
declare
gonna
that
attack.
kind of thing. It's but anyway, if you want to roll the
Yeah.
attack,
So I roll with a disadvantage, right?
no, you're just making a straight attack roll because you would ordinarily have advantage because you're flanking.
Mhm. Okay.
All
So I
right,
got
so that
14.
hits, and you do get your sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet of the creature. So
And because it's with my rapier, what do I roll? I know it's 3d6
it's
plus
a
1d8.
rapier is a D8 weapon.
Yeah. But then what's the plus one then?
That's the enhancement bonus on. It's because it's an enchanted rapier.
So do I get plus one to my roll?
Yeah. Yeah, but you hit the thing anyway, so
Ah. Oh,
yeah.
so I don't roll for damage. That's only for the hits.
The enhancement bonus applies to damage too.
Okay, so then I roll 3d6 plus 1d8 plus 5 then.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
All right. So it's down to that much. Yeah, this thing is. This thing has a lot of health. uh, all right. So it's. All right. So now it's this thing's turn, and now that it's no longer blinded, it's getting. So it's gonna make a. Let's see here. What can this thing do? Okay. All right. So the first thing that it's going to do, um, is it's going to try and so for you, Arrow, it's going to try to or for you, Roma, it's going to try to slam you into. Or wait, hold on. Does that? Oh, okay. All right. So Never mind what I just said. I just looked back over its stat block, and it can't do that yet. All right, so it's gonna first it's gonna make a tentacle attack against Orel. So that is +6 to hit. 11 probably does not hit your AC.
Not at all. Not even close.
Okay, and its second attack is going to target Vivi.
No.
No, it's gonna
14.
miss.
I have an AC of 16.
All right, that's a miss. And now it's going to try to make a bite attack against you, Roma.
Ouch.
So that's that's 15 to hit.
What was that?
I don't know. That's some.
Someone else's phone. Okay, yep.
Yeah, it's 15 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
Oh man, that's not gonna be good. All right. So you've. How much health do you have anyway?
I have 28 left.
Okay, so that'll be. I just wanted to know so I could. You said 28.
Mhm.
All right, so that'll be. I believe it's 2d8 plus 3 damage. Okay, so you take 6 piercing damage, and you have to, and you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. My constitution is 0, so what do I roll?
It's just a
20.
straight d20.
16.
16, you passed the save. Good for you.
Mhm.
If you hadn't, it would have infected you with a pretty gnarly disease.
Ouch.
But anyway, that's it for its. And it's also going to. Well, no, it's not going to move. All right, Vivi, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm still like. It hit me with tentacles. Am I like.
No, it missed you.
Oh yeah, because my AC, sorry.
Yeah, you've got chonky AC now. It's now that
Yeah,
you've got
so
that
it's this
+1 suit of
scale
scale
armor.
armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try and hit it. I'm gonna attempt to hit it again.
All right, 16. That's a hit. 4 damage. All right, so
That's decent damage. It's one more than the last time.
okay, now it's Marrow's turn, and he's going to. Let's see what's. I keep having to refresh my memory on what exactly his spell list is. Okay, so he's gonna use. He's gonna try to use Chill Touch on this thing. So that's gonna be a. Okay, that's +7 to hit. 24, that's a hit, so. I want to say Chill Touch is a D10 spell. Let me check. Okay, yeah, it's a D8 spell, so it's okay, so that'll be 2d8 necrotic damage. Okay, and it's all right, so now this thing is going to all right, so all right, Orel, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I kind of want to put him to sleep right now.
Well, that won't happen until your next turn. So,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, sorry. It's Oral. My bad, my bad.
All right. So, Orel, it's your turn.
Well, I still have the bonus, right?
Yeah, you've
from
still
Marrow.
got the haste spell.
Yeah. Okay. So Roll 1d20 plus 7 with my scimitar first.
10. You've okay. So with that first attack, you shove your scimitar into the back of this thing's throat, and it convulses and it kind of falls over, dropping Roma in the process.
Ah.
So that's
Oh, right in the shit on the ground.
yeah. It's all right. So now y'all have the rest of this room to explore. So if you want to go ahead and roll an investigation check to look for treasure, you certainly can.
Okay, well, I'll try to do this. Investigation. Okay.
Oh yeah, and as the haste spell on you ends, you feel a wave of lethargy pass over you, and you just kind of sit down on the floor for a little bit.
Ugh. What
All
the
right.
hell was in this gosh darn air? Oh yeah, it's fart.
All right. So you don't find anything interesting. Anyone else want to take a look?
Okay. I would like to take a look.
Yeah. No, Orel, you have been afflicted with big sleepy. So you're. But you can go ahead and pick your bow up off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Gosh, I sleep with amidst the miasma and
So
such.
yeah,
Ew.
Roma, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay. My investigation is +2. What the? Sorry.
Your investigation.
Yeah,
Only 5.
you don't see anything interesting in here either. Although there is another door on the other side of the room that might have something interesting behind it, or possibly something dangerous. You don't know. All right, Vivi, do you want to try?
Perception?
Yeah.
Sure.
$13. All right. So let me go ahead and see if there's. So this thing was. Let's see. What was this thing's CR? Challenge 5. Okay. All right. So there's a few things. So let's see here. You've got. Yeah, there's a few valuables scattered around the. Yeah, there's some valuables scattered around here, and with the remains of this thing's previous victims. Okay, and there's scattered coins totaling 500 copper pieces, 8,000 silver pieces, 1,200 gold pieces, 130 platinum pieces.
Oh.
There's a bone coffer engraved with arcane runes worth 25 gold pieces. There's a malachite puzzle box engraved with draconic runes worth 25 gold pieces. There's an earthenware bowl painted with mythical imagery worth 25 gold. There's an ivory comb set with a single topaz worth 25 gold. And there is a potion among the detritus. So yeah, clearly this thing has been eating well. over the course of its stay here. So
Can I try to spend some hit dice?
sure. Yeah, you can take a short rest if you want.
Okay. Oops.
Okay, so so 20, yeah, go ahead and get 25 hit points back, I guess. Alright, so the potion that you pick up, Vivi, there is the potion has it's an amber liquid, and you can see inside it there's a scorpion's tail, an adder's fang, a dead spider, and a tiny heart that against all reason is still beating. If you want to try rolling an Arcana check to see if that means anything to you, you can. So did you want to go ahead and take a gander at it?
Sure. Assuming you're asking me, I only have a +1 to Arcana, but I can try anyway.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll it. Okay, 12. So you've heard of despite your relatively cloistered upbringing, you've still got a pretty good idea of what this potion does, because there have been merchants that have passed through your convent, I guess. I don't know how you're styling your cleric, but anyway, you can tell that this is a potion of longevity. It's if you drink it, your physical age will be reduced by 1d6 plus 6 years to a minimum of 13 years. It's a very valuable potion, and probably one that you could and you might want to keep it on you. So let me go ahead and put all that stuff in the goodies chat. I've realized I forgot to update y'all's carry weights. I'll do that after today's session.
All right.
All right. So that's it for this room. Did you want to try looking over in here, or have you had enough of the big smelly trash monsters?
I think I've had enough of the smell. I kind of want to move on now.
I think I'd like to know what's behind that door.
Well, all right. You can go ahead and go check it out.
Okay.
All right. So you head over here, and in this room, it's just more garbage.
All right.
So, all right. So I guess you'll want to hold on. Why do I have the? Oh yeah, right. Okay. So hold on. I had y'all overlapping, making the Gmod ragdoll noises. Yeah. All right. So with that ought to be that. But there's only one door left unopened down here. Did y'all want to try it? Did y'all want to check it out, or are you done pressing your luck here?
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
All right, this door
As
is
they
also
say.
swollen shut, and it's a similar case to the northern door, so you're gonna have to roll a strength check to break it down.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 3, I think. Unless I use proficiency. No?
No, it's just a
No,
straight
okay.
strength check.
Okay. Plus my strength mod. Here we go. Oh.
All right, 8. Yeah, that's you. You give it a couple of good kicks, but it's not yielding at all. Um, anyone else want to try?
Well, if it's a door, I could try picking it.
Well, it's not locked. It's swollen shut.
Uh, well, you could never, you could still try. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, if it's swollen shut, would it, does anyone have like an ice spell or something like that?
I don't think
I mean,
anyone
what's
has a
the
spell
door
that
made
does.
out of? Is it made out of wood?
It's made out of wood. Yes.
What do you call it? Why don't you try using a flame spell to like burn it?
All
Burning
right.
hands?
Okay. So yeah, I guess Marrow can try using control flame, so I can light a torch and then. All right. So I'll have him. So the door. He tries it, and the door. This door has too much moisture in it to burn really well. But it will reduce the check required to break it open. So, uh,
Oh, if it's like fully wet, does anyone have an ice spell then? Because they could freeze it and then we could shatter it.
I don't think anyone in the party has any frost spells. No,
Dang.
Nah.
but it's been weakened by by what fire managed to take on it. So you could try again, Orel.
Okay, let's go.
That'll be
1d20 plus
I'll go ahead and
3.
reduce the DC to like 7 or something.
Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Hapa.
Hey,
Come on!
but because it was weakened, you're able to get it open now.
Ah, okay.
And
I rolled the
inside,
same freaking thing.
and inside this room, it's completely empty. It looks like this storeroom was looted by the orcs a long time ago.
Ah, what a bunch of thieves.
So, and that's all there is in this area. So, did y'all want to head back up to the Glitterheim?
Yeah,
If there's nothing else, yeah.
there doesn't seem to be anything else.
Just get let me just get back over to where y'all were. So after climbing back up the spiral staircase, you remember you do remember where that big iron door was. So do y'all just want to go back over there?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to do, so...
All right. So you progress back through the main chamber. And this door that gave Roma so much trouble earlier, you have a key to it now. So you just put the key in the lock and it swings open with a creak leading to stairs going up. So we'll go ahead and move y'all onto the next map.
Yep.
Okay, and this room is actually dim. It's actually lit pretty brightly with torches. Okay, in front of you there are there's three statues of dwarves with each one has a pair of hand axes in its hands. And the axes are raised up as if to brain an enemy. So what do y'all want to do? Do you want to roll perception or something to see what's about in this room?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. just scroll down to the to this section.
I keep on rolling them bad. Why?
Okay, so you don't really see anything, Orel. Does anyone else want to roll perception? Maybe Roma or Vivi.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure. Let's see. Like we're
5.
oh shit.
Yeah, you're just like, man, those are some nice statues. The dwarfs really had good taste.
Let's see. Hold on. Investigation was it?
Perception.
Let's see. Perception was 1. 14.
14. All right, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so you hear from beyond the east wall the sound of hammering.
The hammering. Okay.
Yeah, it's echoing from somewhere beyond in the east wall. So, and then upon looking at the statue on the eastern wall, you've looking past it, you notice a door that leads deeper in. There's
Watch out.
so upon squeezing past the statue, you'll find yourself in on a staircase. Go ahead and roll there. Let's see here. All right. So so go ahead and if any of y'all want to roll Arcana or anything, you might want to roll it now. 14 Arcana check. 4.
Why do I keep on rolling them bad?
All right, I'm gonna.
Well, you tell
I'm
us.
gonna have Marrow roll for it because he's a wizard and he has +7 to Arcana. 9. Wow, it's it's pretty dark. All right, so as y'all walk up the stairs, Vivi, you can feel the faint presence of some sort of spell around here, but you don't really know what it is until you hit the halfway point of the stairs, whereupon a message rings out in Dwarvish. You don't really understand it, but you can hear from the next room the sound of some people coming into the room. Okay, so if y'all want to try and roll stealth.
Let's see. My stealth check will be +8. 26.
All right. Okay, so Arrow, you're gonna scout ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me reveal the room. Okay, so in here, there's a few. You see some human soldiers stationed here.
That is so odd.
Yeah, it is odd. You would have expected, more horrific monsters. And they're looking around for the source of the noise from the stairs. So if you want to try moving closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer. 1, 2, 3, and I still have my action. Like basically, stealth. If you move half a distance, it doesn't wear off, right?
Yeah. So
Then I'll
you're
use
gonna
my
use your cunning action to dash.
It just dash 3 spaces,
All right. So you
and then. Yep, that's it for me.
All right. So upon getting a closer look at this soldier's armor, uh, the tabard that he's wearing has an emblem on it that is a hawk with outstretched claws.
Hmm.
Um. All right. So okay, Aurel, you're up next.
Uh, well, since I don't see anything from where I am, well, since I don't see the insignia from where I am, I'm just going to wait for him to come back.
All right. Okay. If you want to go ahead and come back, uh,
I was thinking, let's see. I was thinking of like investigating, or let's see, hold on, let's see. I was thinking of like investigating this door and hide behind this pillar.
all right. So the from where you're standing,
Yeah?
the this thing it's dressed it's like a wooden mannequin with strings coming up from each of its limbs.
Right.
It's sort of like a big marionette puppet, and it's dressed in a sort of exotic style. You've it has it's wearing basically it's wearing a kimono, and uh, and it has a Japanese style sword and bow attached to its arms.
Yeah. But it seems like it's attached to something, right?
Yeah, the strings on it extend upwards seemingly infinitely.
Mm. I want to cut it.
Well, you could certainly try to.
But in
You
order to cut it, I'm going to do wait, I want to do a mage hand
Yeah.
and I wonder if I could carry a knife and then cut it.
Unfortunately, Mage Hand cannot be used to deal damage. It can't
Ah.
exert enough force.
Hmm. Um,
That's one of the few limitations of the spell, aside
right.
from.
If if my
Uh,
party alerts the guards here, will I be like noticed? Because and
yeah,
my stealth will go away?
you won't be discovered if the party alerts the guards, at least until you make your presence known.
Right. Um, in that case, I want to tell my party, like maybe have Noxon negotiate and see who they are. They might not. They might, be harmless.
All right. Okay. So now I guess it's uh so Noxon Orel, Roma hasn't come back yet, but you haven't heard any sounds of a struggle or anything, so you can presume he's still alive.
Well, I'm going to peek into the room to see if they will notice me if I come in.
All right, roll stealth.
I roll at disadvantage, right?
No, yeah, I guess you do because you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, okay.
It could be like Skyrim style, like just don't give a crap.
Nah, not this
Whose
time.
footprints are these? All right, that's Metal Gear.
But I
Oh,
never.
come on.
Okay, yeah, you open the door and it creaks, which draws the soldiers' attention to you, and they ready their spears and say and they're like state your business or state your name and business.
I am Orel Hawk Talon, and I am here upon request of the dwarf of what is the name of the country?
The Duke of Morian, you mean?
Yeah, on behalf of the Duke of Morian.
All right, so the rest of y'all come into the room. Uh, And the soldier, and one of the soldiers is like, "Wait, did I hear that right? The the Duke or the our
The Duke
Lord's
of
eldest
Morian.
son." Uh,
What do you mean?
so they look they're looking at you like, wait, why is the or why is our Legia's kid here? Um,
Have some respect for me.
and working
Do
with
not
the
treat me as a simple kid.
and working
I
with a
wouldn't
rival
wanna.
Duke as well. So and one of them turns to the other. All right, so I want y'all to okay, so Orel, I want you to roll diplomacy.
Oh no!
Diplomacy?
Come on, you could do this.
If you're trying to convince these guys to stand down.
Wait, is diplomacy even a thing?
Yeah, it is. It's a skill. It's if you look on your character sheet, it is where was it? Let's see, it would be persuasion, not diplomacy.
Oh, okay.
I remember.
Perfect.
I just remembered diplomacy was a skill in fourth edition, but I think they changed it.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Roll this one good for me, please. Oh, just this
Yeah.
once.
16. All right, so they move their spears back into the into the resting position. Um. And they're like, I didn't expect to find. We didn't expect to find you here, my lord.
That is more like it. Well, I have been on I've been on rather quite the trip. So I have been tasked, or rather, we have been tasked by the Duke of Morian to find a sword here, forged by the elite of dwarves.
Yeah, that was the impression. That's what
And
we
it
were sent
seemed
here for too. But we were sent here by your father.
my father. What is the business of my father here?
I don't know. He just sent us here saying and asked us to retrieve any swords we found here.
I see. Huh. May I take a look at what you have found, if you have found anything so far?
Well, we haven't really found anything yet. It's this area of the ruins is heavily guarded
By
by
orcs, I
all manner of
presume.
horrors. You may notice that we barricaded the northern. Oh yeah, you may notice that we've barricaded the northern doors. Hold on, let me just hide that one room. You saw nothing. Uh, Okay, so yeah, he points to he points to two doors that lead to the north. Um, we tried to go in. Some of our men tried to go in there and got grabbed. And we're still
Grabbed.
not sure what happened to them. Our captain told us to hold position while they figure out what to do.
I see. And may I ask, as I noticed the mannequin, what is this thing right there?
We're not sure exactly. All we know is that the caster that was sent with us brought it with him, thinking it might be of some use.
Huh.
Some
A-
sort of mechanical soldier. We're not sure on the specifics of how it works.
Well, let us take a look at it.
All right. So you get closer, and and you can see this thing is made of wood. Um, and it's the two eye holes on its face are looking right at you, but it doesn't speak. It doesn't seem to be able to speak. Um,
I presume that it is magical, perhaps?
well, that's the impression that we got,
Huh.
but you'd have to
Um,
ask him.
I may have an idea, though. Soldier, kneel.
Uh, so which one are you talking to?
The mechanical one.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's
Okay.
it's presumably being controlled from somewhere else.
So it is not responsive to vocal commands of allies. Well, let us try to defeat everything that is behind that barricade so that we at least gain some ground.
All right. Okay. So and they're like, all right, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and remove the barricade.
Be
All
careful,
right.
though.
So which door are you gonna try and go through? There's one right here and one right here.
The the
All right.
one on the west.
Okay. So so this door right here. Okay.
Yes.
So it is. Oh yeah, and I guess Roma, you can come out of stealth now.
What?
Oh yes, we had a rogue with us that was spying on you for some reason.
All right. So, well, he didn't. And they're like, "Oh, it's fine. You didn't know." All right. So, as you remove the barricades from here, you notice that there's a script that's scrawled in Orcish on the door. Marrow, he's going to use. Let's see, what was his? Yeah, he's going to use comprehend languages as a ritual. I think that's a ritual. Yeah. Okay. So it is a ritual. So, and he's going to. All right. So he's. I just gotta. Okay, where the hell is this? You'll just have to give me a second here. I'm consulting the book. Okay. Okay, here it is. Alright, so door leading from area 36. Again, just bear with me.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, there's a message scrawled in Orcish, and Marrow uses comprehend languages on it. And on the door it reads, "Beyond this door, the Maker of Death is chained. May he gnaw on his own hate until the sun dies and all things end." So, do y'all want to try opening the door?
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, so whichever one of you wants to scout the room, I'm assuming that'll probably be Roma.
Stealth mode, activate.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll stealth.
Yep, 15.
Yep. Okay, 15 versus. Let me see, what's this thing's passive perception? Okay, that is. Okay, you managed to beat its passive perception. So you look into this. As you open this the door, you know this room it's dark inside. But you, Roma, with your drow eyes, you spot there's a couple of. Okay, let me just get back to the book.
This looks very, very scary, I won't lie.
Yeah. So there's. Yeah. From what you can tell, this room was once a shrine that the dwarves worshipped at. Because the walls are carved with their dour images, and there's an altar at the western end of the room. But this place has been defaced by the orcs when they sacked Kandrakar 200 years ago. Atop the altar, with his arms folded over his chest, there's the ancient corpse of a dwarf warrior in plate armor. Bones lie heaped around the altar's base, and at its foot crouches the desiccated body of an orc in studded leather. For what
Okay,
it's
I'm gonna
worth, huh?
I'm gonna relate what I've seen in the room. Hey guys, we have an undead in the room. Should we engage or disengage?
For what it's worth, though, on top of the corpse of the dwarf in question, you can see something glimmering in its hand.
That should be the ring for you for rogues
Yeah.
to do a complete 180.
It's not the one ring to rule them all. It's quite a bit bigger than that.
Not a ring like a ring to the ring of a bell.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be the ring to do that.
Anyway, so did y'all want to try and did y'all want to engage or back out?
I guess we'll engage. Let's try to do a surprise attack.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to move you into the room. Rama. All right. So you've you can hear the you can see the faint glimmer of unlife in the on the corpse of the orc. So did you want to try and take a shot at it with your crossbow?
Definitely. At this guy, I guess.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and roll for it.
15.
15 versus its AC. Let's see here. Okay, so 15. That's a hit.
Mm-hmm. Do I get a sneak attack from this?
Yeah, you do, because because you're hidden.
Uh, 21.
Okay, so it's but as soon as your bolt impacts with this thing, it stands up, And two
What the?
and two of the big skeletons in the room also begin to animate and rise up. They're 10-foot tall skeletons of ogres. Roll
10
initiative.
foot. Yeah. I got 14.
14 for
I got 17.
okay, 17 for Orel. What about you, Vivi? You need to roll initiative.
I sure do. Hold on a second. Okay.
13. All right. So, and I'll go ahead and roll for Marrow. And he rolled a 5. So now I need to roll for the enemies. So the okay, so that's +2 for initiative for the undead orc. 17. And for the 2 skeletons. Okay, where's the... Okay, so they have an initiative of -1, so
They better have an initiative -1.
5 and 18. Sort in descending order, and Aurel, I need you to roll off with me.
I already rolled a 17.
Well, no, what I mean is I'm going to roll a d20 and you're going to roll a d20
Okay.
to determine whether you or the orc guy goes first.
Okay. But
Okay, so you're ahead of the undead orc. All right, and I'll just
I'm always a step ahead.
okay, 18 and 17. So so this guy goes before Marrow does. All right, so now this so the first one is this skeleton right here. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me check the thing.
I think the undeads are susceptible like fire damage, so go ahead.
Well, not skeletons. But they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. So, alright, so it's... Okay, what's this thing's... Oh, it has a speed of 40 feet. Okay, so it's gonna come up and it's going to it's gonna attack Marrow with its great club. So that'll be +6 to hit versus Marrow's AC. 11, which I don't believe hits. Let me see. God damn it! Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it missed. Its great club attack misses. All right. Okay, Aurel, it is your turn.
Also, why are we not on the turn order thing?
Yeah,
So
turn
you-
order thing.
Oh, you should be.
No, you didn't put it. You didn't put us in.
Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, I gotta re-add you, I guess. Do y'all see your things now?
Yep.
All right, so Nux, and you rolled. Okay, so your initiative, Orel, was 17. And Vivi's was 13. What about... Shoot. Alright, so Roma's is 14, and Marrow's is 5. Okay. Alright, so, okay, yeah, Orel, it's your turn.
Aurel, do your thing.
I don't have catapult, so
Well, what you do have is 2 swords, so
yeah.
you can go to
Well,
town
I'm
with those
gonna
if you want.
I mean, if you're that concerned about throwing things, you also have arms.
yeah. Well, I'm going. So Warcaster makes me able to cast a spell without having any hands free, right?
Yeah, it lets you do the somatic components for your spells without having to have a hand free.
Okay, so uh, I'm going to first cast protection from evil and good on Marrow.
All right, that's let me see what is okay, protection from evil and good. I just gotta Okay, that's gonna use your action, just so you know, and because you're not taking the attack action with that, you're gonna be you're not gonna be able to use your bonus action attack.
That's okay.
All right, so protection from evil and good. Okay. Oh, but you don't have any holy water to uh you don't have any holy water on you. You need to
Wait,
have
you need
that
that?
because it's a material component that the spell consumes.
Oh, I thought that. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, protection from evil and good has a material component.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, scratch that. I'm going to go to town on the skeleton then.
All right.
So 20 plus 7 with my scimitar first.
12 versus this thing's AC, which is 11. So that's a hit.
Okay, another one. Ha ba.
All right, that's another hit. Then roll for your longsword attack.
Ha ba.
10.
Oh, okay.
That's a miss.
No,
So
no, you got a hit.
that's
You have that long
2d6 plus
sword.
2d8 plus twice your strength plus 2.
Wait. 2d8 plus twice strength plus 2.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 2d8 plus twice strength plus 2.
And makes 8. Bam.
26. Nice. Okay, so he's down to that much. Okay, so that's it for your turn. All right, so now it's this dude's turn. So he's gonna, or the orc, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to make a. Let's see here. What was he gonna? What am I gonna have him do? All right, so he's gonna be. So he's going to make a longsword attack against you, Roma, and he's also going to try to drain your life force.
Oh no.
Okay, so that's all right. So that'll be +4. Yeah, it's +4 to hit for each attack. So here's the longsword attack, 13, that's a miss. And does 16 hit? Roma?
Yep. That's hits. Yep.
Okay, so that is, so the life drain attack does 1d6 plus, life drain, 1d6 plus 2 necrotic damage. And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you take three necrotic damage, and you need to make a Constitution save.
Hold on. 18. And the Constitution save, right?
Yep. 20.
Nat 20,
All right,
bitch.
you muscle through it. All right, so you should be you should be down to, I would think. Well, from what I've been keeping track, you should be down to 19 hit points.
No, 18.
18, okay. All right, and that's going to be it for its turn. All right, Vivi, you might want to, Roma's looking a little bit bad here. You might want to help him out.
I mean, wouldn't it be my turn though?
Oh, right, yeah, because Vivi goes after you. I forgot to reorder it. Okay.
He's looking a bit sussy.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna disengage, go into his back, and stab him with my rapier.
All right. Well, keep in mind you won't be getting sneak attack, because unless you want to try stabbing this guy, because you would get sneak attack for that.
Okay, I'll stab him then.
All right. Go ahead and roll for it. 'Cause you have you
I also include my proficiency bonus to this, right?
Come again?
I also include proficiency, right?
Yeah, you do, because you are proficient with rapiers, so you add your proficiency bonus to attacks with them.
So I have 4 from my dex, plus 2, which is 6, and plus 1 for the rapier, right?
Yeah. Your proficiency bonus should be +3, since you're 6th level.
Oh wait, never mind.
So
Okay.
So +4 for strength, +4 for dex, +6 or +3 for proficiency, and then +1 for the attack for the enhancement bonus.
Shit, then I have +7 then.
Yep. And you're making it twice.
Thank God for twice. Okay, 26.
Okay, you got saved by the. You got saved by advantage. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's not sneak attack, right?
It is because you're flanking.
Plus 1d8 plus hold on.
All right, 1d8 plus 3d6 plus your dex +1.
Which is hold on, which is +4 plus 1, so +5.
Yeah.
25.
25. All right. You're not entirely sure how you managed it, but you stabbed the skeleton. All right, Vivi, you're up. You've got a somewhat injured rogue on the other side of this skeleton.
Yep, and I'm going to get over there and try to heal him.
All right, you want to if you keep in mind you're going to be provoking an opportunity attack if you. Oh wait, you only provoke the opportunity attack if you leave its range. So yeah, you're good.
Go on the side of him.
Well, that would provoke an opportunity attack, as this thing has an attack range of 5 feet. So
Uh,
you'd probably want to go either here or here if you wanted to avoid getting bonked.
sure.
Yep. And remember, you have the turn on dad feature. So if an enemy
I did
if one
forget
of these
about
guys
that.
is menacing you, you can try to turn it, and it might you might be able to.
Okay, I have Cure Wounds in my third slot, so I get 3d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Okay, roll for it.
That's just to the total and not to each roll, right?
Come again?
My spellcasting modifier is to the total and
Yeah, so
not
you would
per
roll
roll.
3d8 plus 2.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I looked more into spell preparation and learned that actually I can just keep casting things. I don't need to re-prepare them. So
Yep.
that's
Okay,
good to
so
know.
you regain 18 hit points, Roma.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm at full HP, I think. Otherwise, I would regain some.
So you're up to how much? What's
36.
your max health? Anyway,
36.
huh?
36,
36.
I'm back to full health.
Yeah. So Vivi healed you the exact amount that she needed
Yay,
to.
thanks, Vivi.
All right. Don't celebrate too much though, because there's another dude coming for you. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna try and smack you with his great club.
Smack, smack. You've been a bad rogue.
So that'll be okay. +6 to hit, and okay. Where is the okay? So 19. Yep, that's gonna be a hit. So that is. So it's 2d8 plus something. Let's see here. 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, okay, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright.
9 damage. Yep.
Okay, so Marrow here, he's gonna use catapult on this guy, cast at first level. So he's gonna have to make a this guy's gonna have to make a dex save, which is, let's see, dex. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, dex save of -1. 17, 17, which I believe passes the DC. You see a bit of rubble fly past this thing's head. And that's going to be it for his turn. So, all right. So now this guy is he's gonna rear back and try and hit Orel with a great club. So that is +6 to hit, +6 to hit. 13. That's a miss. All right, Orel, you're up.
I want to kick it in the face.
All right. Well, I'm assuming you're gonna kick it with your sword, though,
Yeah, sadly, I cannot do it otherwise.
because an unarmed strike wouldn't do very much.
I mean,
Well,
it
it might do
would
something.
be
It might do something, because they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, but you're
yeah,
probably better off using your sword.
yeah. All right. Well, let's do this.
$13. That's a hit. Yeah, these things
Second
have pretty low AC, so yeah. Well, you're okay. 15 is also a hit.
and bonus. Bam.
Yep, that's all three of those are a hit. So you roll your 3d8 plus 2d6 plus 3 times your strength mod plus 3. 38. You knock this thing's skull clean off. Uh, uh, and it collapses into a pile of bones.
Nice.
All right,
It's
now it's
it's
this thing's turn, and it's gonna make a multi-attack against Vivi, using its long sword and its life drain.
also I did not know that there were dry bones in this game.
All right, 17 and 21. I'm assuming both of those probably hit your AC.
Yep.
Well, no, it's targeting Vivi.
Ah, okay.
Vivi?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 2 times its strength mod, which is 4. Okay. All right, you take 10 damage, and you're going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. My saving throws roll d20 plus saving throw modifier.
Yeah.
I guess plus con
I
modifier.
can't remember if clerics get. Let me look.
It's +2.
Yeah, I'm just looking and seeing if you have proficiency with it. You don't.
I
Okay.
don't. So I have proficiency with wisdom and charisma.
Yeah. 14.
14.
I don't think you passed that. Oh, you did pass it. Okay. So count yourself lucky. And count yourself lucky I decided to check the book. All right, so now it is Roma's turn. You're back to back with Vivi, and you're each facing off against a different monster. So
Yeah, that's true, but I shall do disengage and then stab this guy with my sneak attack. That's how it works,
You'll want to
right?
get over here, so you'll be flanking.
Yep.
Yep. All right, roll with advantage.
Aha.
24.
Aha.
That's a hit.
27.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
You do that one Skyrim finisher where you like jam your sword up through this thing's jaw, and the sword you can see the tip of your rapier poking out the top of its skull.
Man, triple sixes on the 3d6.
Yep.
Holy crap! That's some undead crap.
All right, so that's your turn. All right, Vivi, there's one more guy left.
I'll just take the shot.
Are you sure you don't want to move closer and hit him with your mace?
Actually, I'm going to move closer and hit him with inflict wound.
All right.
I do have to roll hit on this, right?
Hold on. I
it's-
want to check some. I wanted to check if one of your abilities might apply here.
Right.
Because you do have the destroy undead feature, but you're not high enough level to instantly destroy this thing if it fails to save on turn undead.
Yeah.
But,
So I'm
yeah.
going to. So rolling hit for spellcasting is I use my spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, plus your proficiency bonus. If you look on the second page of your sheet, if you select Wisdom for your spellcasting modifier on there, it'll tell you what you add to your roll.
Spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. Since it's touch, I still have to roll to hit, right?
Yeah, it's a melee spell
Okay,
attack.
that's what I'm doing.
8,
Oh boy,
that's a miss.
I tried.
All right, and now it's going to give its riposte. All right, 11. That's a miss. All right, so now Marrow's going to come into the room and try another catapult. So that'll be -1, 3. You see you see a loose candelabra that's lying on the floor go flying at this thing's head. It takes 24 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
So that's down to so it's down to that much. All right. Okay, so he's used 2 of his first level spell slots out of 4 for the day. All right, Aurel, you're up.
Okay, so let's see. I got on these, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, and I'm going to attack it
All right,
with my
Yep.
with my swords.
roll your 3 attacks.
Isn't moving counting as an action?
Come again?
Isn't moving counting as an action?
No, you have a movement, a bonus action, a free you have a movement, an action, a free object interaction, and a bonus action on your turn.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have to spend an action to move. That would be horribly punishing.
I'm going to go to the waterfall right back and hope that I don't
Okay.
die in the process.
All right,
Okay.
well, after this fight, we're probably gonna end the session off.
Okay.
All right.
Either way, I'll be right back.
All right, 21. That's the first one's a hit. Second one's a hit. Third, wow, you got the exact same roll 3 times in a row.
Hang on. I want to test out something. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, no, it doesn't reproduce it.
Well, anyway, you go ahead and roll all your damage.
Yeah. That was 3d8, 2d6, and 12.
Yep.
Okay. Let's hope I one-shot it.
32. It's not quite enough.
Ah, damn it.
All right. Okay, Roma, you're up.
Let's see. I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do a sneak attack on him.
All right. Do your thing.
16, will that hit?
Well, you.
Oh, I only roll once. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
it is a hit. Yeah. Because you've.
Okay.
Because it's
Welcome
a hit. Because these ogre skeletons only have an AC of 11.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your thing. 17.
17.
All right. So you've yep it you slice this thing's legs out from under it, and then go in with a stab to the skull.
Yeah.
All
Da da da
right,
da
so
da 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 da.
so before we end the session off, I wanted to wait for Vivi to get back,
She's
because
back actually.
because there's a there
Uh,
was one more thing.
She's back. No, you're back, Vivi, right?
no, I think she's putting her dish away or something.
No, I'm right here.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind. Never mind.
Why not you reply when you're talked to? God damn.
Okay, so you'll finish
I said I was back.
the encounter,
Mhm.
and well, you go over to inspect the remains of this dwarf, and you can see from the way he's dressed like he's dressed like a chieftain. You can guess that this is probably Dorgeddon's remains.
Mhm.
Um, and all of those skeletons around him are those of orcs that he killed during the final siege. But they
Oh
eventually
shit, he
were,
was a badass then.
yeah. But they just eventually there were just so many of them that he just got overwhelmed and action economied to hell. So, but in
I
his hand, you see there is a warhammer that he's holding. It bears his smith mark, uh, and it is a very nice looking warhammer. Let me go ahead and
is it like 40k years old?
God damn it! Are you seriously bringing a 40K reference here?
oh, all right.
Hey, I drank a beer.
So let me get a okay. Let's see here. Weapon. I'm just I'm looking at the list to see what's up. Okay,
Give me a moment. I'll be back.
sure.
Hopefully, yeah. And if you're rolling the loot tables,
Well, I'm
add
picking
me.
out a specific magic warhammer. So
Okay. Well, I'll be back.
okay. It's like there's so much that's like that's just like legendary items, and I'm not ready to give those to y'all yet.
Oh, really now?
I'm just saying y'all are still only sixth level.
Have you never seen what do you call it? Isekai stories? You know, they get a legendary item, they start kicking ass.
Yeah, but y'all aren't they're y'all don't have a high enough level for that. All right.
That never
Um,
stopped those people from getting those items.
well, for game balance purposes, this isn't a
Hmm? Are we still here?
yeah.
Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
okay.
waiting for Noxon to get back. So let me just okay, so Vivi is not proficient with warhammers, unfortunately. Um, but So we'll just wait for Noxon to get back because this is a really good. This will be a pretty good thing. So what do y'all think?
I'm kind of curious what the other rooms have.
Yep. Well, y'all will find out when on our next session.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all took longer exploring the sinkhole than I thought you would. So it was. So we didn't get a chance to get very far into the Foundry.
That should be good. Oh, also, I've been like trying out not the AI illustration thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun to tinker with, but I wouldn't like use it. I wouldn't like use anything you make with it in for like actual channel stuff.
Unfortunately, can't really do what do you call it? Like an alien stuff.
Yeah.
That I do. It does do a really good job drawing beautiful ladies, though.
You just the thing is that you have with AI, you really have no idea whether the stuff it was trained on was actually was
I am
gotten
back.
on the up and up. Or whether it was. Like you
I'm
don't know
back.
if they used
Welcome
stolen
back.
art to train the AI on.
So, what are you gonna tell Noxon?
Oh, is he back?
Yep, he's
Yeah, I
back.
am.
Okay, so the in the hand of the corpse of Dargeddon, there's a yeah, it's a magic warhammer bearing his smith mark. Um, and as you take hold of it, you notice that the handle of it is still warm despite being in this cave for 200 years. Um,
Huh. It's gotta be flames.
okay, this weapon is a sun forger. This is Dargeddon's personal hammer. Um, you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. As an action, you can hurl the weapon up to 120 feet to a point you can see. When it reaches that point, the weapon vanishes in an explosion, and each creature in a 20-foot radius centered on that point must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 6d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Afterward, you can use an action to cause the weapon to reappear in your empty hand. You can't cause it to explode again until you finish a short or long rest. If you don't call the weapon back to your hand, it reappears at the point where it exploded when you're no longer attuned to when you are no longer attuned to it, or when 24 hours have passed.
Wait, I didn't quite catch the last part. What?
Basically, if you throw it and don't call it back to your hand, and a day passes, it'll reappear at the point where it exploded.
Okay. There'll be something to be reminded of.
All right, so go ahead and add that to your inventory. All right, so that's.
So that's what's the name of the
It's
Warhammer?
called the Sun Forger.
Sun Forger
Yeah, I'll put it in the goodies channel.
+2. Boom. There we go. La guitar jar do.
And yeah, and it's a +2 Warhammer, so So it's still so even if you don't use its exploding property, it'll still be a good weapon to have.
You can still smack things with it.
Yeah.
You do need to attune to it in order to use it, though. So just keep that in mind.
How do you do that?
You just write it on the under the attunements on your character sheet. You can have up to 4 magic items attuned at a time. And
Okay.
you don't need to attune unless the magic item's description says you need to.
All right. Attunements.
Yeah. All right. So that'll be it for today. For this week's session. Arrow, what's your schedule like for next week? Are you going through with the whole painting lesson thing?
Yeah, unfortunately, from 10 to 3, I'll be working there on Sunday. So
All right.
once that's in, I could join in, but it'll be late for like Noxon, I believe.
Yeah. So in that case, unless I say otherwise, we're probably not gonna meet for the month of November.
I mean, you could still, what do you call it, NPC me. Like, I'm okay with like
Yeah.
catching up with like on the stream.
The
Yeah, but
problem is
I'll
that
have to.
that it becomes a lot more difficult if I have to NPC 2 different characters,
Nah, you can do it.
and it's
No, but
and I have other reasons, mainly that I don't want you to miss that much of the story, and honestly, I'm gonna be pretty busy during November anyway. So yeah, we're unless all of y'all can meet, we're probably not going to be meeting during November.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Um, but Eero, keep me posted, okay?
Mhm.
As to whether
Yeah.
whether you can make a specific week or not. So
We will.
we'll see y'all next time. Bye
See
bye.
ya.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Yep. All right, that was fun. We got some neat loot, and yeah, I will probably see y'all on probably Tuesday. Happy Halloween. I will not be able to stream on Halloween because I'm working late because my boss is because I drew the short straw for shifts. So yeah, I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Bye bye.